Today, we move further into the Gospel of Matthew. And there's, in chapter 19 of Matthew, there's the story of children that were wanting to see Jesus, and the disciples try to kind of shoo them away. And Jesus says, don't hinder them from coming to me. And then in Matthew chapter 20, at the end of Matthew chapter 20, as Jesus and his disciples are leaving Jericho, there's a large crowd following them, and two blind men are sitting by the roadside. When they hear that Jesus is coming by, they start to yell, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us." And Matthew tells us that the crowd rebuked them and told them to be quiet. But they just shouted louder until Jesus stops and calls them over and asks them what they want. They tell him they want to receive their sight, and Matthew says that Jesus had compassion on them, and he touched their eyes, and immediately they received their sight and followed him. The thing that struck me is there are multiple places here where the people that are following Jesus, his disciples, these crowds, try to hinder others from getting to Jesus. That whether they don't see them as worthy or whether they go, no, he's ours. I don't know. We don't know for sure what exactly the motivations of these groups were as they tried to hinder people from getting close to Jesus, from being with him. But in both cases, Jesus accepts them. There were two thoughts that I had for you today. One, do you ever feel like the blind men or like the children being hindered getting to Jesus? One of the things that if you do that, I hope that you'll spend time today praying about that and seeing that Jesus still accepts and even desires those that the world may look at and see as the least of these, or less than, not worthy, not the kind of person that ought to be close to him. Jesus accepts them. If you feel that way, I hope you'll spend time praying about it and letting God reveal to you that he desires you and accepts you if you'll come to him. The second thing for us to think about a little bit today is this: are there any that we hinder getting close to Jesus? Are there any people that we see as less than, and just the ways that we interact with them hinders them from drawing near? I'd encourage you to spend a little time praying about that for yourself. Is there anybody that you hinder from getting close to Jesus? Why is that, if it is? How is it that you might hinder someone from getting close to Jesus? And what would he have you do? Well, God bless you. I hope you have a great day today, and I will look forward